hidden boutique builder you need to know about. Canada, eh? Welcome back to this special Canadian episode of me. This is a really special guitar, and I'm honored to be featuring a Canadian boutique guitar builder on my channel. So this is the Lewis Guitars Minnow in Meech Lake Blue. I don't know if you can tell by when I picked it up, it's super light. And it's blue, so there you go. Video's over, that's all I needed. So a little backstory, I stumbled on Lewis Guitars while I was at the Ottawa Guitar Show this spring. I'd never heard of them. I hadn't been to a guitar show in Ottawa in about 5-6 years. So after the show, I contacted the owner, David, and I said, I'd love to check out one of your guitars on my channel. So he asked me which one I wanted to choose, and I chose this one. It's called the Minnow. And when it was ready, I drove out about 40 minutes north into the beautiful Quebec forest and picked it up at his workshop. I hope to go back in the future and capture some footage of the building process and his workshop, and it was really cool. They've been around since 2016, which is coincidentally when I started this YouTube channel, so that's a cool coincidence. And when I got there, I was just so enthralled, if that's even a word. I didn't even take any photos when I went out to the shop. I was just in awe of the wood and the smells and seeing the behind the scenes of the guitar manufacturing process. Hand tools and woodworking machines and everything. It was intoxicating. I told him that too. I'm like, this smells so good. It's like a natural drug. And he's like, oh yeah, you're inhaling pure cocaine. I'm joking. It was cut. So it was really great to be out there and chat with him and see everything, and then driving through the Quebec hills, and it's really nice. Before we get into the guitar, I just want to do a quick shout out to another company that sent me this strap. And I'll show it closer up in better pictures, but they're in England, and they sent me these two blue straps. I have one installed on the Minnow and another one installed on another guitar. It's called Pine Grove, and they make leather straps. Huge thanks to them for sending it out. They reached out to me and I'm like, yeah, I'd love some new straps. That's awesome. So there you go. Okay, back to the Minnow. Let me just put this back on. I know for sure the headstock will grab some attention, right? Positive and negative. It's just the way people are with guitars. And over the years, I've just played so many guitars. I've sort of developed I've sort of formed an opinion, or I don't even know if it's an opinion, but I just don't care about headstocks anymore. I don't really notice it either way. Shapes don't matter to me. So the only reason I'm saying that is because I already know there's going to be comments about the headstock. So I don't care. Just letting you know. You can leave your comments, but that's great. Let's talk about the finish. It's got a nitrocellulose aged finish, and this one's called Meech Lake Blue. There's a lake called Meech Lake. If you're Canadian, you probably know about the Meech Lake Accord. You can get them dinged up. This one, I believe it was called a closet finish, so it's not all marked up, but I'm going to do that myself. I'm going to mark it all up. So let's go top to bottom. And this is a 24-inch scale length guitar, so it's a shorter scale, kind of like a Mustang or something. The nut is 1.64 inches. We've got a C profile Canadian rock maple neck with it's a nitro finish. It's glossy, but it's also kind of satiny at the same time. And I would describe it as not super slim, not chunky, sort of in between. It's comfortable. I liked it right away when I touched it. I've got an Indian rosewood fretboard with rolled edges and a 9.5-inch radius with 22 medium Jezcar frets. And you can see on the side, they've engraved the serial number, which is really cool. It's also on the body, so they match. And the neck is bolted on. You see the plate there, Lewis. It's bolted on to a West Coast red alder body. Now getting into some of the hardware. We've got 2 hand-wound, scatter-wound, unpotted P90 pickups. And that is a metal casing, in case you're wondering on there. That's pretty unique. And it's controlled with a 3-way switch up here. You got 1 volume, 1 tone control. A very unique, oversized volume control, which is really cool, and I found it useful. You can do that with it. You can do volume swells really easily. It's got the little ridges on here, so it catches. Really cool, it's really smooth. I don't play too much with the volume levels, but I've started to with this one. You can do like a trem, thing. So the bridge, you notice, is a top loading. It's 3 compensated brass saddles. On a Lewis, they call this the soft water pontoon bridge, and he created that. And also these 2 plates are also Lewis guitar creations. So all the metal, very nice. I like the uniqueness of it. It's totally me. This is a me guitar, if that makes sense. It's all made in his shop. And then you're finishing it off here with the electro socket output jack in this cool cutaway, depending on your jack. I just find I don't like top loading jacks. I've always said that. So it's kind of in there. If you've got a straight, it's fine. If you've got an angled, it's fine. It's great. It's a really cool, unique feature. Something new to me is the strings on this. Got D'Addario 10.5 to 48 strings. And I think that really works with a short scale. There's no tuning issues with this. It doesn't go to tune, especially with the hardtail bridge. And let's bring up a photo. I took an image of the weight. It was like 6 pounds, just over 6 pounds. Super light. Love it. I love it. I like it a lot. I've been playing the guitar for a few weeks, and it's also got the edge right here. I don't know if I mentioned that. Like an arm carve right there. Okay, the highlights. I mentioned it's blue. I just love blue things. Obviously, that's just a personal preference color thing. Jessicar frets are really smooth. No neck dive. People probably think it might with the weight. It doesn't have any neck dive. Super light. The price. Wait till you see the price. You're going to be surprised for a boutique builder. And boutique, it's French, so that's totally fitting. The rolled edges are nice. The nitro isn't sticky. It's got this worn and aged look, which is really cool. Again, I mentioned the neck. It's not chunky, it's not super skinny. It's kind of my ideal thing. The tuning is rock solid, and I've already mentioned the volume knob, which I love. The pontoon bridge is so low profile, there's never gets in the way like on a telly with the the ashtray bridge. You don't even notice it's there. And the P90 pickups, the last couple guitars I've got have had P90 pickups. I'm slowly turning into a P90 obsessed person. They're turning into my favorite pickups, and for good reason. They sound great. So this is just one of 3 models that they make. Check out Lewis Guitar's site, and I think you'll be surprised by the prices, how great they are. And if you decide to get a guitar, he's giving me a special code called with a thing on it. Check the links. There's a code for 10% off a guitar, and then he'll know if you got it using this video, which is I love to help out companies, and they're helping out me, so it's a great partnership. And I hope to check out more of their guitars in the future. And this one is awesome, highly recommended. He gave it to me in exchange for this video. That's the deal, in case you want to know the business stuff going on. And yeah, it's awesome. This is a great guitar. Totally cool to have a Canadian boutique. I'm super proud. I think I said that at the beginning. I'm just rambling on. I don't know what else to say anymore. As always, play guitar and have fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.